The wheel! The final time!
1.
It is... Of course it's Olympus Coliseum. Why wouldn't it be Halloween Town? Sure.
You know you can override that at any time, right? It's not like it's set in stone.
No, we're doing it last.
Alright.
It's challenge run. And then after that, we're not allowed to use Oogie, because it's challenge run. And we're doing level 1, because challenge run.
Have fun with that.
And Kingdom Key only, because challenge run.
I'm not going to join you on that, but okay. Holy crap.
Does this actually have a level 1 mode? I guess not.
No,
Just
I
don't collect
think
anything.
So. Pretty much. Avoid all battles.
The best you can do, apart from bosses.
That's all, man. I would be super dead super quick.
What's this place like? It is... Okay, I know where the boss is. I don't know where the exit is.
Could it be right next door?
Possibly? I don't know. Well, we're going that way anyway, so...
Might as well.
Oh,
That's...
I'm mildly disappointed it's not a domino effect, but whatever.
I know, that would have been sweet.
But yeah, 22 cards!
Shit.
It's a good deck.
Maybe this world won't be as bad as we thought.
No, that's alright. This actually might be one of the easier worlds, to be honest.
Sweet.
So, cool. Alright. So, right, Microsoft.
Let me go ahead and pull up that list.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm assuming you've got a list of what's coming out. Otherwise, you've got an amazing memory of what happened in Ubisoft.
Lol, my memory is crap. Everyone will tell you that.
Cool.
Let's see.
Cool.
E3 2016 live stream, Xbox Play Anyway, blah blah blah. Where the hell is the Microsoft list? 7 biggest announcements from The Verge. It's probably going to be what we really want to get into anyway. Xbox One S.
Yeah, the Slim. I mean,
kind of shot itself in the foot because of what happens later, but you know, it's a thing that's there.
Let's talk about that first.
Sure.
If you don't have a Microsoft Xbox One, that's cool if you're looking for a smaller one. Actually, you know what? Like, the one thing I don't get, like, they showed it off saying like, oh, it's 25% less, and then they like slimmed it down.
Yeah.
And it was not 25% for when they slimmed it down. Not
Are you kidding me?
Close. That
It was
way
more than 25%, yeah.
It was way more. So 25%, that's basically lying. They're saying it's smaller than it actually is. Because that was not 25% shrunken down. That was way more. That was 40 at least.
It was
The Xbox
much
One is a
smaller.
bulky thing. Like, the size they were showing off was more like the power cable size that I have right
Seriously,
now.
it was.
The power cable is a mini Xbox One. It is, I would
really
say,
is.
a sixth of the console, and that is not an exaggeration.
It's ridiculously tiny. I'm happy that they got a smaller version of it.
But yeah,
yeah,
it's interesting. I'm looking forward to it. I'm not going to get it because I've already got one, but if people are looking forward to it, I don't know if it's cheaper as well, hopefully, because, you know, it's smaller. But yeah, it's good. It's nice that they bring that out.
There's the play anywhere you want to play, so you can have the Xbox One and Windows 10 compatibility. You can play between the two consoles.
That's quite good, actually.
I'm happy about it
It
because I know
basically means you don't need a Microsoft console if you don't want it, which is
exactly.
alright.
And I'm very happy about that because I love my PC. I'm going to need a computer at some point, but I hate the fact that even though they're both Microsoft, even though they're both operating on, you know, similar wavelengths at that point, I still can't play with my friends cross-console.
Yeah.
Now we're finally able to do that, and I'm really happy. I just wish it wasn't Windows 10, but, you know, you win some, you lose some. I'll take what I can get.
Yeah.
Xbox Live got those clubs.
Clubs?
Yeah, it's, you can, instead of just being, like, online with your friends in chat, they have actual
Oh,
clubs you
yeah,
can be
it's
a
like
part
a
of.
Miiverse, the
Yeah,
forum
exactly.
kind of thing. Yeah,
the forum thing. They also got like the tournaments all set up for the different games like FIFA that are just innately in Xbox Live instead of just being specifically in the game. I'm cool with that.
Yeah, for people who
really
have,
awesome.
for people who play Xbox competitively, that's pretty cool. It's about time.
State of Decay 2.
Yeah, they didn't
much
show
about it.
gameplay, did they? Apparently, it's a very good game. I've been told that State of Decay 1 is a really good zombie game.
Gotcha. Okay.
But I don't know anything about it beyond that.
Neither do I. Cool. Let's move on. Recore.
I'm really hyped about that.
Yeah.
That kind of reminds me of Jack and Daxter with just different combat, kind of.
I know a lot of people have been comparing it to Metroid.
Interesting. It's Metroidvania then.
I wouldn't say Metroidvania. I'd say closer to Metroid Prime gameplay, but something
okay,
similar.
Right. I see. Interesting.
So I'm looking forward to it. I want to see how well it does.
Yeah, no, I'm intrigued.
Okay.
I would try and get a review copy, but it's like it comes out officially a day before Persona 5
Yeah.
in Japan, so I'm kind of having to prioritize Persona 5.
Right. Because
That said, if I can get a review copy like a month early, I'm all for it because I'll have all the game up. I'll have the game up before it's released, so that wouldn't actually do anything, technically, but yes.
Alright, the one that got me really hyped and I didn't know that it would. Forza 3 Horizon.
Yeah! Actually, yeah!
I got really excited because I'm just like, oh yeah, it's another Forza. Because I remember the previous Forzas I've played, they were always really slow. It's like, yeah, they're realistic. It's not something that I'm really into. They showed this, and I'm just like, holy crap. That looks cool.
Yeah, the thing is, it reminds me more of Need for Speed than it does. Like Gran Turismo, which is what Forza Motorsport does.
Used to be,
I played the 6th one, because I got that after... I almost bought Horizon 2, actually, but I bought Motorsport 6. And it was, yeah, it's good. It does a lot of things right, but it also does a lot of things wrong, and I'll tell you what it does right and what it does wrong. So it has a lot of cars, really good diversity. Each time you win a race, you get level up points, and it basically, like, eventually you can win, you get, like, a free car after you win a certain amount of races.
Gotcha.
On top of, like, you know, obviously you get a car if you win tournaments, but just for winning races, or even taking part, you get a car eventually and I think it's like a fix, like, oh, this time it's a Ford, this time it's a McLaren, this time blah, blah, blah. But it's, you know, it gives you a new car, which is cool. I like that.
Yeah.
My favourite thing, though, is each time you take part in a race, you get points for a lottery, basically. And with this, it's basically 9 panels which flip around and switch really quickly. There are 3 very large cash prizes, normally starting at 100,000, ranging to sometimes 1 million. And 3 cars, sometimes as big as Bugattis. And it just gives it to you, like that. And it's a really cool system, because it's just like, oh, I've got a new car now. The biggest flaw this game has, and I mean it's a horrendously bad flaw. So you have like, sort of like how Gran Turismo works, you have racing tournaments.
Right.
You start off with, I think, a tournament with 4 races. Again, these are all, like, pretty much fixed to be, like, I think 4 or 5 laps. So they're not short, they're kind of long tournaments. But you have one with 3, then 4 races, then 5 races, then 6 races. And that's your set of tournaments for that league, I guess. Problem is, once you start it, you cannot change your car. So if you pick a car, and you can only pick from, like, a specific class. So if it turns out you're not good at driving that car because you're not used to how it feels, that means you're stuck with it. You can't leave. You can't switch to another one. You're stuck in that league forever. And it's really bad. Because I was like, oh my god, I've got a Bugatti, I'm using it. And it was so fast, it became almost undrivable at points. I'm like, I love this car, and it's fun to drive, but I can't win. There's no way I can do anything with this. And that was my biggest problem I had. I'm gonna die.
Yeah, you look like you're about to.
So yeah, Forza looks really cool.
It really did. I'm looking forward to it.
Cars come in on, like, bungees.
They come in on bungees, they come in on everything. You can join your friend's game no matter where you are.
Yeah, that is cool. That is
with
cool.
whatever car you have. It's a lot more free, and that's what I've always wanted from a racing game. Like, I've always wanted it to kind of get back to that Need for Speed Underground kind of feel, where it's this open world, you can kind of race around, and even in the levels itself, if you're racing, it still has that open world feel. And now your friends can just jump in with you. I am so hyped for that.
On the subject of car games, because I will forget otherwise, let's bring our attention to one car game that I found out about before E3, like a couple weeks, and I haven't actually really talked about it anywhere, because I've been sort of saving it. But it's been revealed that in, I think, early September, it might be October actually, I can't remember exactly when, it's going to be early access on Steam. It's an indie game, and it's called The Carters. Now, it doesn't sound like anything to brag home about, but I've seen very brief gameplay from a trailer they released, and this this early access will obviously be early access. It will help fund the game, obviously, but it also it does have 4 tracks, and I believe online, fully off the bat. They're boasting, and it does look like it from what I'm seeing in the gameplay. It plays virtually identical to Crash Team Racing on the PS1, and it looks like it does. And that's what's got me really excited. It looks like a Crash Team Racing clone, one unlike I've ever seen. Like, if Crash Team Racing was actually online, kind of. Like, that's what this looks like. And it also seems to be borrowing, like, some of the Crash Nitro Kart elements, like you can drive on walls as well. It's got the grab thing as well. So it's basically copying the elements of all the greatest racing sections of the Crash games, but it controls like Crash Team Racing in the PS1.
Sweet.
Which, seriously, no one knows about this game. It's so underappreciated right now, and I don't want anyone to know about it because I want to cover it first. But it's so cool. It's such a cool looking game so far.
That sounds fun.
No,
oh
Mickey, why?
No.
But yeah, it's really cool. I think everyone should check it out. The Carters. It's on. I don't know if it's on Steam yet, but well, it's not out yet. But it definitely has a Facebook page, which I've followed.
KAR or CAR?
KAR.
Carter's got it. I see.
Yeah.
I'm definitely gonna have to give that one a look then.
Yeah, it looks great. Like again, it's not finished. Obviously, it's early access. It's only got 4 tracks, but it looks fun. It looks really fun, and that's what I want out of it. It looks fast as well. Crash Team Racing, it's gameplay mechanics but faster. That's what it looks like. So yeah, what was after Forza?
Gears of War 4.
Yes. I don't really have an opinion about that.
Neither do I. I don't really pay attention to Gears of War very much. Halo Wars 2. Again, don't really pay attention to that too much.
Yeah, that's alright.
Not a tactics person.
It was a game.
What else do we have here? The end with Project Scorpio.
Was that it? Oh no! Oh,
There's more.
Pirates. What's it called?
Oh,
Sea of Thieves.
yeah.
Sea of Thieves. That looks awesome.
I'm looking forward to that. I honestly forgot that was Microsoft.
That was, I think, the best way they could have displayed how that game works.
Yeah.
Getting people to play it randomly for the first time. That is exactly how you should show it off. Because it was really funny to watch. Just like, we're sinking. It's just going down like, oh, that's not good.
There's another ship. Shoot it!
Yeah, the guy who's just been like, you've left me behind! That was good.
It's exactly what's going to happen in game, and that's how you should advertise it.
Yeah, it was fun. It looked good.
I'm looking forward to a lot of Insomniac stuff, so...
Yeah, that's actually rare, believe it or not, I think.
That's rare? Really?
Yeah, that's rare. It's not Insomniac. I believe that is rare.
Oh yeah, it was rare.
So, yeah,
Dang.
Rare might be doing okay again, maybe. I'm not holding my breath, but maybe. God damn it, Holy Burst, why? God damn it, Baz's brother. Gotta burst my bubble. Holy underscore.
Oh my lord, we're referencing the fucking Scooby speedrun.
I am. We've done that already.
I know, but like, God. It's been a while. I've since got 2nd place.
Yes. You're not going to beat Baz. You've got a sub 28.
Yeah, I know. He's got a sub 28. It's mostly snack collecting, and I can't believe I'm getting into this. Microsoft E3. Okay.
Yes.
Microsoft E3.
I think last time I said, you realize you're going to get addicted, and you're like, no, I'm not.
I don't think so. And now it's just like, yeah, I can still pick it up and get a sub 30. God damn it.
Yeah, the thing is, you pick it up. That's the point I'm making. You actually take the time to play it and think, I want to play Scooby today. That's your difference. Yeah.
What do we got? Yeah, that's. I'm looking on Xbox's website, and that's really all that I'm seeing off of here.
Okay, well, I can't remember anything else that was truly special. They had an indie showcase. They showed 3 seconds of Cuphead, which I'm still hyped for.
Yeah, we're all pretty hyped for Cuphead.
But yeah, that's pretty much... Oh, man. Yeah, that's pretty much it for now.
Sony we kind of went into.
We'll go into Sony more next time.
Because that's a big one.
That's gonna take a long time. Let's talk about Scorpio then.
Scorpio. It's time.
So, They bragged prior to the conference that it's gonna be like 6 processors, it's gonna be 4 times more powerful than the PS4. I don't believe them.
I don't believe them on paper.
Like, not even slightly. What is the Scorpio and why? What's the
Project
point?
Scorpio is, from what I understand, a 4K VR-ready Xbox One.
Like, it's not next generation. I mean, it's too
not,
early.
no.
I mean, generations admittedly have lasted shorter. There have been shorter generations. But at the same time, my god, Maleficent kills. Fucking hell.
Dude, perfect. Feel the heat, man. Feel the heat. But they've literally confirmed it. They pretty much said it in their press conference. It's an enhanced version of the Xbox One that's capable of running 4K native and supports virtual reality with 6 teraflops of power.
I see.
And that's essentially what's going on here, is that it's going to be an upgraded Xbox One, which is why I said they really screwed themselves by saying that they just got the Xbox One S. Because now everyone's going to want to wait for, 4K available gaming, potential, or not potential, but confirmed VR compatibility, which the Xbox One does not really currently have.
No!
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Whew. That sucks.
Oh, that was so disappointing.
Yes, it was. Oh, my God.
Yeah.
My God.
Right. So yeah, I don't know what to make of it. I'm looking forward to hearing more, but I don't think it's going to be anything to massively cry home about yet.
It's just the big whole 6 teraflops is the really big thing that they're bringing in here. It's a unit of computing speed equal to 1 million, 10 to the 12th floating point operations per second. So 6 of those is a hell of a lot of computing power.
They're saying that it's gonna do things, but I just don't believe.
And it's stuff that hasn't been done before. It's stuff that hasn't been explored before. If it does do that, I don't know if it's going to do it well.
Right.
We still have to see what the design looks like. We still have to see, how cooling's going to be, what else it's going to come with. Because just saying it has 6 teraflops, yes, it's impressive. Show us how it has that.
Yes. Show us that it's capable. It's like the NX. I want to see a live show, but they're not.
A lot of us do.
They're not going to.
Of course not. They're trying to keep that as under wraps as possible, except giving us the name and saying, yeah,
no, I mean,
it's our next gen.
What I mean by that is when they actually reveal it, I want them to do a live show of it, and they're not going to. I know they're not.
Of course.
They're just not going to. It's too much of a risk. Fucking hell.
Jesus. He really has it out for you, doesn't he?
So, yeah, I don't know. But the, yeah, that was, it's interesting. I still maintain PS4 is a better console, infinitely.
Yes,
PS4 is a godsend.
I'm getting the PS4 as soon as I can get the money. Problem being money, but eventually.
Yes, which brings us back to you're getting a job, maybe.
Hopefully. I still gotta go see about that after we're done with this, which, hell, it's gonna be like 3-hour recording session.
Yeah. Will we finish the game? Probably not.
We'll see. We're getting episodes, that's what matters. Alright, do we want to go into Nintendo? Because it was kind of short, and I don't know if there's an area boss after this or not.
I don't think there is, but we've got more to talk about, I guess, so why not?
Sure. Alright, we'll go into Nintendo.
We could talk about, like, the non-Sky, I was gonna say Skyward Sword, non-Breath of the Wild stuff.
Non-Breath of the Wild stuff. Yeah, we could totally go into that. Let's go ahead and jump right in.
Yay, I won!
List. That would be great.
Fucking hell! It did nothing.
Oh,
what was
shit.
that? It missed.
It missed.
What was the point?
Holy crap. Alright, so big one on the main page, Breath of the Wild, yada yada yada. Look at the minor stuff. Yokai Watch 2.
Yeah, that's not coming to the UK.
No.
Yet. That's probably next year, if that. So
I still haven't played much of Yokai Watch. I played the downloadable demo. That's about it.
I played a demo last year in London. That was fun. It was a fun game.
It was kind of a letdown because they were saying, yeah, it's kind of the Pokemon killer. It's the new Pokemon, and it isn't. It really isn't to me.
Where am I going? I hope that room.
I'd hope so as well. I honestly don't know.
Yeah, so... Yeah, there
Yokai
was
Watch
that.
2.
There was Color Splash, which people hate. I think it's going to be okay. I'm kind of looking forward to it. I know it's Sticker Star 2, but I think it'll be interesting.
Honestly, I don't have much hope for the Paper Mario series at this point, but we'll see what happens.
But I hope it'll at least be fun.
We had Rhythm Heaven Mega Mix.
No. You had Rhythm Heaven Mega Mix. Do you know what's the most insulting thing about that? That has got an English and Japanese subtitles throughout the game. Complete. It's dual language. It's not out in the UK until October, but you've got it right now. Why?
Yep.
I was looking forward to that game. I was like, oh, it's not on the store yet. Maybe it's on later. And I looked it up. I was like, what do you mean October? What the fuck is this?
Yeah.
It's so insulting.
It's bullshit. It really is. Rainbow Pocket. I didn't get to see that, so I don't know.
What's Rainbow Pocket?
It's something that they have under their E3 presentation. I'll give it a look real quick.
I have absolutely no idea what that is.
Rainbow Pocket is not available.
While you're looking about, it's not available, did you say?
Well, the video's not available because I don't have Flash installed on Firefox because I don't want to open Chrome right now. It looks like a 3DS game, platformer, somewhat similar to, just basic in general. Has some female pro tag. Jotun, Valhalla.
What?
That? I don't remember seeing that. What the hell is this?
All of these there.
I'm literally looking e3.nintendo.com, and I
don't remember.
What the fuck is this?
Okay.
Give me the pictures. All right. It might have been. No, that's not it either, because this is like a lot more colorful. What the hell?
I know 2 games that we haven't mentioned, and I think
I know 2 games that we haven't mentioned either. I want to try to save those for last because I want to go through and make sure that we don't miss anything.
Okay.
But
is one of them Mario Party?
Yes, it is.
Yes, I'm very hyped for that actually.
It looks okay.
Let me tell you why. What they showed from it was what they would call they basically advertised it as everyone moves at once. Like, instead of waiting, you all move at once. Which is interesting in itself. So they showed stage 1-3, and it had at the bottom like 1 to 5, and it was basically different bosses. 5 bosses. And each boss was a different minigame. It was basically 5 different minigames as bosses. And if you won the boss, you got a star, and if you didn't, you get coins. And you can get coins around the area whilst getting to the boss as well, and you can get different allies and stuff. The idea, from what I can gather... oh, damn it, this isn't the way to go.
Well...
The idea, from what I can gather, is basically... Oh, wait, no, this is the exit. Isn't it? No? Yes? No? No? Oh, damn it.
Damn.
Yeah, from what I can gather, it's basically a non-stop boss rush. And the coins, by the way, 10 coins are worth a star, which I think is basically going to be like the bonus stars at the end, like happening and minigame and blah blah blah. So, idea basically, if you win all the minigames, you've practically won the board. But coins can play a massive factor, because I think if you come second, you get like 7 coins, so it's enough to nearly buy a star. Yeah. So it does play a massive part, especially if you're against master difficulty. That could be really interesting. But yeah, I mean, we don't know too much about it, apart from it's basically, from what I can gather, a non-stop boss rush with a little bit of luck-based dice rolls in between, which is cool. That's really cool. The one thing I have a problem with is the 5th boss in the 1-3 they showed was Bowser, which isn't a bad thing. It's not a bad thing if it has multiple Bowser minigames. If it only has one Bowser boss, that means it's going to be extremely repetitive. Yep. However, considering they have... Mario Party games typically have like 100 minigames, I think, honestly, they're all going to be different variations of bosses. It's going to be 100 creative boss battles. Which is awesome! That. Yeah, that's really cool. So, yeah, I'm super hyped for it. And you can't say that that's not a game you can speedrun. It's going to be about the skill of the minigame.
It's going to be a lot more about skill. Sorry!
Were you in a mood that day? Because you were just like, no, you don't speedrun. Like, oh,
I was a bit in the mood that day. I wasn't saying you don't speedrun, and
just like, it's not proper speedrun.
I can still stand by my statement that I prefer games that require a certain amount of skill, as in like frame perfect.
That's fine. I still think it's just that. Oh, this is the exit. Is it? No.
Maybe.
Yes. Okay. How would I know that?
I sure as heck
Sure. But yeah, that was. But anyway, yeah, Minefight looks really cool. I'm looking forward to it.
I don't remember any of these being Axiom, Verge, Severed.
Oh, that's an indie. That's an indie game. A lot of these might be indie games that are coming to Nintendo Wii U or 3DS eShop that they just didn't show off in the stream. I know about Axiom Verge because it's on PS4 already.
Right. Dragon Quest 7 and then Dragon Quest Builders as well.
Is that the Minecraft one?
That's Dragon Quest Builders. Dragon Quest 7 is apparently something different.
Okay. Oh yeah, no, that's being localized. Yeah, I remember that.
Ooh, nice.
That's interesting. Do we have a boss? No, I thought we did for a second.
I don't think so.
Okay. We'll talk about the final one next because I get the feeling we're thinking about the same one.
Well, I mean, there's multiple that are still on this page.
Oh, okay. Are you seeing that? There's a black dot on the far right.
Yeah.
Like, right there.
Yeah, I see it, I see it.
That's not my screen. That's on both screens. That's part of the cutscene. What?
Our problem is Sora. Vexen proved to be no match for him. Yet he's still under Naminé's control.
But we cannot eliminate Sora, can we?
Correct.
Do you know what that might be?
For our superior,
I think
he is in dire need of
that was there on the PS2 version, but you couldn't see it because of the screen ratio. When they expanded the screen, it was there and they couldn't remove it.
Except it's constant throughout the frame, so I'm wondering if it's a camera in the 3D environment issue.
Riku.
No, what I mean is, like, with, they had this issue with Ratchet and Clank, because there's a glitch where the breath of when you're underwater is constantly there. But it wasn't on the PS2 version because the screen shrunk it. But because the screen is expanded, you can see it. I wonder if that's the same thing.
Might be.
Because it's been expanded, you can see it. Because it was probably on a black border.
Yeah.
But it's not anymore. Interesting. We kind of talked over that cutscene. We'll talk about Nintendo and Sony next time because that's, you know, final world where we've actually got nothing happening apart from after the world itself. After that, it's just action, which is good. So
yeah,
we'll finish that next time.
Yay!